We burned shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. A long overdue final goodbye.
Would you call it a purge? A purging of your soul?
I think you more mean purifying.
No, I mean purging.
Yeah, it's pure purging.
Although purifying, you are purifying yourself of the memory, so it could mean that too.
We're not going to provide context. So
Unless you want to provide context.
If you'd like context, leave it in the comments.
ask for it and we might give it to you.
Or go over to my channel. You'll find the story there.
More than likely, yeah. So, we're going to be without our associate the professor for a while because he's approaching finals. Which sucks, but, you know, school is a full-time job.
And school is a pain in the ass.
Sometimes. Our school's kind of fun.
See, I just work.
Fair.
Oh, depression kept me out of school.
Yeah, it did. But, onto the actual topic. We saw Zombieland double tap.
Yes, we did.
Let's talk about that.
Yay.
Yay.
So anyway, my name's Tallahassee. And what we did in Zombieland this time is we shot zombies. Completely different from the last one.
And you stepped on their face a couple of times.
Yeah, Tallahassee stomped his fucking face into a few of these guys. It was glorious.
And we have decided that, yeah, you are closest to Tallahassee.
In a way. Yeah, I'm Tallahassee, you're Little Rock.
I am Little Rock.
What was it? Wichita?
Wichita.
And Tristan, by default, you're Columbus. Because you have a lot of rules and standards.
And, yeah, it fits.
So that technically means that you and
No.
Tristan have a bromance.
I mean, we do, but not like that.
Anyway.
I think I figured out where this is going on my list. I can't remember precisely.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's going on mine.
But I like Hobbs and Shaw more in the terms of stupid action movies.
There's a but coming.
But it's not that far down from Hobbs and Shaw.
Okay.
I think I put it just under Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and put it above Ma.
Okay.
So it's probably in my top 15 right now.
That works.
And I've just given up hope. I don't have the patience to watch Gemini Man right now.
That's fair.
I'll do a video about it in the future.
But, you watched Hellboy. Despite my warnings not to.
Well,
we'll get to that.
We also watched Nostalgia Critics' The Wall. I'm almost tempted to put that as number one worst film, because it's not a review.
It's not a film either.
It's a short film, technically.
It doesn't count, though.
It'll be an honorable mention, because it was that fucking awful.
Yeah, but we're gonna save that for when we do our lists at the end of the year. Which I'm thinking that after Rise of Skywalker, we just get right onto that.
After Rise of Skywalker, and I'm gonna see Cats, so...
Why are you gonna see Cats?
Because it looks so awful that I'm kind of into it.
And yet you watched Hellboy.
No, Hellboy is different. Way different. No, Cats looks like Venom.
It does not. It looks nothing like Venom.
No, and I'm not talking about in terms of content. I'm talking about in terms of what the fuck is going on here.
I am not going to watch Cats. It looks so awful that it does not intrigue me in the end, because I didn't like the musical either.
Nobody likes the musical. That's one of the reasons it's so baffling.
Well, the last movies of the year that I'm probably going to see are going to be Rise of Skywalker, and you're seeing Jumanji: The Next Level with me.
yeah, and one of the last movies I'm seeing of this year is BTS Love Yourself Soul. No, not Love Yourself and Soul. Love Yourself, Speak Yourself, I think is what it's called. Final tour on October 27th.
Part 3 in your BTS trilogy, isn't it?
Technically the 4th movie, but it would be my 3rd because I still haven't seen Burn the Stage.
Yeah, you're gonna hope that you can afford that.
Oh, I plan to.
But back to Zombieland.
Hi, my name is Tallahassee.
Yes, we've already done that.
I know, but it's still a funny bit of interaction in the movie. You see, one of the best things that these movies do is they don't... The characters are cheap, but it's a nice sort of way that they make cheapness out of the characters. Because these are total cardboard cutout personalities, but they're so defined, so well defined.
They play very well off of each other.
They really do. Especially Tallahassee and Columbus. And then, what was that? Alabama and Flagstaff? Or was it Arkansas? Arkansas and Flagstaff. Yeah, that was a bit funny, although I kept waiting for there to be a Northern Canada or something.
I felt like that part kind of dragged a bit.
Really?
Yeah, when they were doing the whole, let's compare rules thing.
I kind of expected that.
It's like I felt like it went on to a bit too much.
No, I found it went on just well enough, and then well, they ended up going to the climax of the movie.
Yep.
Which
I really liked Nevada.
Nevada kicks ass. I think in terms of the movies, this might be the better climax because it's a more interesting way of doing it because they had no weapons. Unlike the first movie where they were just shooting up at a carnival.
Yeah.
They definitely raised the stakes here, and points in the movie connect back to one another. Like,
they do.
Tallahassee talking about his, quote, Navajo heritage. Tallahassee's Navajo thing, and it really connects more in certain areas than the first film did.
Yeah.
But what you thought went on too long with Arkansas and Flagstaff, what I thought went on too long was the stuff with Madison.
Oh, I did not like her.
No, I don't think you're supposed to like her.
Yeah, she was very much
she's a bit
irritating.
On the overly ditzy side.
Yeah.
Severely ditzy.
I don't think that somebody could actually legitimately function in the real world and be that stupid.
You'd be surprised.
True, but to quote Tallahassee, the reason she survived is that zombies feed off brains and she doesn't have any.
And she don't got any.
She don't got any. Still, the family dynamic here is really, really good. The only downside I see to that is that we're going to have to wait another 10 years before Zombieland Triple Tap.
If there is a Triple Tap.
I'd like to see a Triple Tap at
So
some
would I.
point. Or at the very least, a comic book tie-in.
That's fair.
Well, initially Zombieland, they wanted to make a TV show, but then they ended up making a movie. And then after that, there was an Amazon pilot for a TV show, and it didn't get picked up.
That sucks.
And instead, we got The Walking Dead.
No, The Walking Dead was a completely different thing.
I know, but I'm talking in terms of zombie stuff.
Yep. And then zombies became oversaturated.
Yeah.
And now ghost movies are oversaturated.
Yeah.
And I hate ghost movies more than zombie movies.
What's next? Monster movies being oversaturated?
No, that was a while ago.
Possession movies.
That goes into ghost movies. Actually, no, the Possession movie sting already happened after Exorcist.
Fair.
So stuff like Conjuring and The Nun?
That's the ghost movies.
Oh.
Yeah, those are ghost movies.
Then what would count as possession movies then?
Exorcist.
Well, they might decide to pick that up again, so...
Aside from Exorcist.
Well, devil movies especially. Well, it wasn't so much exorcism movies that were...
Demonic movies.
It was, devil, demon films that were big. Oh, Exorcist, The Omen...
Haunted movies. Quote-unquote haunted movies.
Haunting movies. That's especially big now. Again, ghosts.
Wait, are you talking like a haunted house?
Like...
No, those are parody.
No, like when the movie at the very beginning says, "This video is haunted. Beware, watch at your own risk."
You mean Paranormal Activity.
No, they didn't do that.
No, Paranormal Activity was another oversaturated thing. The found footage genre.
That's what
which
the haunted
has
ones are.
Never been good.
No.
Blair Witch is fine, but after Blair Witch, none of them are good.
That reminds me, I kind of want to start watching Final Destination.
Final Destination is this weird franchise
funny.
that's like they started off then they started to get better, and then the fourth one sucked hard, and then the fifth one was the best one.
They're funny. That's just what I think of them.
They have an interesting premise. I think they go a bit overboard on some kills and CGI, though.
Yeah, that's why I say they're funny.
Where would you put Saw in this lineup?
Saw
I
was
love
the beginning
Saw.
of the torture porn, which is weird because Saw itself is not very torture porny.
It's really not.
The sequels are
I enjoy
Yeah,
Saw,
the sequels
though.
are.
torture porn.
Like, Saw began the stuff with, like, the other Saw films, Hostel, that kind of stuff.
Final Destination came out at the same time as Saw did, though.
Would you consider?
Yeah, about the same time.
Yeah.
Would you consider stuff like Alien and Terminator stalker films then?
They're more slasher films.
Yeah.
Like, Terminator's not even a horror film.
It's just a slasher thing.
Well, really, Alien was just kind of a sci-fi horror film that was elevated by great direction, set design.
But anyway, we're getting off topic again.
Honestly, this might as well be the topic.
Yeah, horror in general. Zombieland 2 Double Tap is great. Go watch it.
Yes, it is.
It's very fun. It was very nostalgic for me because I loved Zombieland when I was younger.
And yet, one of our earlier podcasts, we watched.
Yeah, you and Lena saw Zombieland for the first time.
For the first time.
I've seen it multiple times.
Yeah, for some reason, I kept wanting to watch Zombieland because I saw it in the $5 bin of Walmart and Target for so long, but I had never heard of it until you mentioned it, and then Batman v Superman showed up with Jesse Eisenberg being annoying as shit.
A terrible Lex Luthor.
And then the next year we had American Ultra with Jesse Eisenberg being an annoying shit.
I'm detecting a trend.
Yeah, so with
And of course we had The Social Network where Jesse Eisenberg was an annoying shit. Much like the guy he's portraying.
Therefore, you kind of get my idea that with how other movies portrayed Jesse Eisenberg before, or how he was portraying characters, basically how he was acting didn't really make me want to jump on the train and watch another Jesse Eisenberg movie.
Because why?
He was an
Jesse
irritating
Eisenberg
shit.
was being an irritating shit.
It just gets
Many
funnier.
of those I blame the scripts and directors.
It
Because
gets
Jesse
funnier the
Eisenberg
more
himself
you
is a
say
really
it.
good actor.
Yeah, and I hadn't seen too many Woody Harrelson stuff until the late 2020, late 20-teens.
I'm about to say, not 2020. 2020 hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, whatever terrible stuff that decade has for us, we don't know yet.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Not all of it's going to be terrible because it starts off the next decade with your long-awaited rematch between two giant CGI monsters.
Yes, it does.
Quickly
Godzilla vs. Kong.
Oh, yeah.
quickly followed by a remake of a great movie that is probably going to be awful.
What?
Mulan.
Yeah.
And Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out, or starts coming out.
Yay!
Why do I get the feeling that 2020 is going to be the year of nostalgia?
Probably.
It's gonna be the year of things ending for me.
Yeah.
Godzilla, Kong, Heaven's Feel, Evangelion.
Finally.
Yeah, only took 8 years.
If anything, it's gonna be, shitty nostalgia and shit ending.
Yeah. I don't know where 2020 is going to go for me.
We don't know. We will find out when it gets there.
Yeah. Because at this point in my life, I'm starting to experience things that I should have experienced when I was a child.
Fair.
Like playing a Pokemon game.
Okay.
And watching older movies. Like movies that I should have watched.
I'll get you to play Final Fantasy VI at some point, damn it.
That's probably going to be a lot longer.
Let me
No,
know when
probably
you want to
not,
borrow my
actually.
copy of DMC4.
Yeah, that we can give that to me when I drop you off tonight.
Sounds good.
6 has aged way better than 10 in terms of graphics and localization.
Yeah, but there's also that crucial element of time.
You're gonna blow my nose.
6 isn't actually... You know what? If I can find a good GBA sound restoration copy of 6, you'd probably be into that.
Maybe. You're good, go ahead. Well,
Or hell, if they put it on the Switch online service. Which I hope they do.
yeah, if they do.
No, it stays in here.
Well, yeah.
Because you dug 15.
Yeah, 15 was alright. What I got through, anyway. I didn't actually complete the game, because I was at that stage where I completed parts of the story and was about to go to the final boss when I thought, I am so underprepared for this.
Trust me, you're not. I wiped the fucking floor with Arden.
Yeah, but still, I kept thinking I was too underprepared for this, and so I went to the past and never
Move
left.
your foot. Thank you.
Plus, there were so many, like, weapons that I still hadn't unlocked.
For what?
Final Fantasy 15, because it's like, he thinks I might like 6 because I liked Final Fantasy 15.
Well,
It's more so because 6 is just a really good game. You know, you probably actually really like Final Fantasy 10 also.
You mean the one with the
It makes sense in context.
and the blitz ball?
Do not
is not mandatory.
joke one of my favorite scenes.
Dude.
You'd probably also be into 12 if you understood what how the gambit system works. Which isn't that hard to
Isn't
figure
12 an MMO?
out. No, 11 and 14 are MMOs.
Ow, 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 ow. Heal, heal.
Anyway.
No, that whole thing is one of the reasons I hate Spoonie. Is because of how disingenuous his coverage of that game was.
What, 10?
10.
Yeah. There's a, 4-part video of how he makes fun of it?
Yeah.
Along with some stupid in-continuity story thing with him and some other reviewers.
Yep.
Fucking stupid piece of shit.
Now, his 8 review, going back to that's also pretty terrible and disingenuous too. The difference being that I also hate Final Fantasy 8, so it kind of works. It kind of works in
Yeah, but your thought process is changing on that, is it not?
On 8, no, because I'm just now playing 8. So I'm going through it and I'm realizing this. I went from I have no opinion of this game really because I keep getting bored of it. To this game is awful and it sucks.
Yeah, but
there's some
on
good
Squall
things.
are changing.
Yeah, I like Squall and I like Triple Triad and I like the music. Everything else sucks.
Well, it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, I have no other opinions about Final Fantasy outside of 15 being a fun game, and Noctis looking pretty much like Sasuke. Oh, and how Ignis is best character. Ignis is best girl.
Quit driving on the wrong side of the road, Ignis.
I'd tap that.
I love the fact that we can make him drive on the wrong side.
It's a huge inside joke for those who are wondering.
It's not as big of an inside joke as Issei.
That's true.
Emio, where's your mayonnaise?
Oh, God.
Here, let me flick it on you. You, Rita, here, have some mayonnaise. I'm sorry, I forgot what I made fun of you, name-wise. So I'm just gonna call you Rita. Mayonnaise!
I can't even actually do it. I was trying to do somebody else, but I couldn't do it because I was laughing too hard.
Oh, are you trying to do Ilya?
No, I was trying to do Saber. No, Ilya's easy to do.
He keeps calling Saber a whore, too.
Yeah, that's... Why are you in... Anyway.
Emio, why do you have a woman of the night in your pants?
In your pants? What?
The fuck?
I am so fucking high right now! Are we just making Issei Mr. Popo?
Yes.
What have we done to this character?
Made him funny!
Oni-chan, should I kill him for you?
You, purple people eater! I don't know what I'm saying. I can't breathe.
No, she would make Berserker do it.
I know.
He wouldn't pick up a chuck. He would just smash. Berserker smash.
What was the thing? What was the thing?
Berserker smash. Golden haired ass.
Yeah, right.
What was the thing from yesterday? Ogani wa desu.
Oh, omae wa shinderu.
Omae wa shinderu. Nani? My God, how did you know I was deathly allergic to tickling?
No, we saw this little side story. We saw this thing of
Christ!
like shitty.
Did anyone
anime
ever tell you you're
pickup
already an
lines.
asshole?
And it was like roses are red, violets are blue.
Omae
Omae
wa
wa
shinderu.
shinderu. And then we just went back and forth going, Nani?
I've heard some pretty dumb anime poems. Roses are red, violets are neato. You thought this was a poem, but it was me, Dio.
Oh God, no!
No, these were basically anime pickup lines. Like, can I put my deck in your dual disc?
That would just make me laugh.
There were a lot of ones for there were a lot of them for Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah,
I've heard some pretty bad video game ones too.
Like what?
I just fatality'd in my pants.
Oh.
No, I've actually heard somebody use that.
Oh, that's even worse.
This is a shout out for Tristan because he likes to use this one. Hey, is your name Rita Repulsa? Because you make my monster grow.
Ew. Ew,
That was for you, buddy. That was for you.
Ew.
We got way off topic there. We went from talking about Zombieland to talking about movie genres to talking about in-jokes, and now we're on anime pickup lines.
You know what? I'm gonna look up the ones that I looked up yesterday.
Off screen. Although technically we're not on screen anyway.
We're always off screen.
That's
I'm
what-
looking them up.
Look them up and share them later. We have to get back on topic, which we already switched topics.
So, let's get back on topic. Godzilla!
God damn it, we were so close!
No, we mentioned him earlier.
Fuck!
No, I don't think we mentioned him in the podcast.
Yeah, we did.
Kong versus Godzilla.
Oh,
Yeah, we did.
Then, I know exactly what we need to talk about. Come on, let's talk about Disney!
God damn it, we were so close!
Wait a minute.
They released the Disney Plus lineup, so let's talk about that.
I don't know what the Disney Plus lineup is.
I know exactly what it is, and I don't give a shit.
What is it? Aside from that stupid live-action Lady and the Tramp.
No, they're releasing like over 100 things. Like most of them are classic stuff.
I got in an argument with the guy on Facebook. Well, it wasn't an argument. It was a friendly discussion about our views on Disney. And I told him how I considered them to be greedy money grubbers. And how Disney Plus was the latest addition to that. And he said, elaborate. And so I elaborated and eventually brought in the whole thing with Sony and how they're basically going to buttfuck Spider-Verse if they even decide to continue that franchise. But if Sony says no, then we should be fine. And he said, Disney's my childhood, man, and I'll...
Yeah, Disney's my childhood, which is why it pisses me off.
Yeah. I'm not going to name names, but he was still very respectful in the discussion when we came to an understanding of one another. Unfortunately, the lineup for Disney Disney Plus is just really stupid.
No, its lineup is really great. Here's the problem. It's Disney Plus. I'm not gonna buy it.
You're going to torrent it.
Don't say that out loud.
We've said that out loud in multiple videos before, and we're still not going to do it, though.
What?
Torrent.
Oh.
Besides, Oh yeah, speaking of Disney, they're already still talking about making a live-action Spider-Man Miles Morales thing. So they're probably making plans for a live-action Spider-Verse.
That can't be good.
It won't be good.
Oh, that was the one I was trying to remember.
What?
Here, just read this.
While he's reading that, I'm also going to bring up, the whole thing with Sony and Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
It's bad. If you
No,
don't,
it's bad.
If you don't have any context.
If you have no context, then that's just fucking creepy as shit.
Yeah.
But it's like when you do have the context, that's pretty good.
Yeah. I guess. It's
Where
a little
was I?
generic in my opinion, but yeah, okay.
Right. Disney. They're already talking about Phase 5.
I didn't actually want to start talking about Disney. I was just making a joke.
Well, now we're on Disney. Title of this podcast is going to be From Topic to Topic.
So Warner Bros.
Okay, that's it. The topic of this the title for this podcast is going to be from Zombieland to Warner Brothers.
I found the one that I liked yesterday.
What was it?
The Kagami is red, Kuroko is blue. If you're at basketball, I can't score because I'd always miss you.
Onewa Mendesu.
Omae wa na shinderu.
Omewa Shinderu.
Omae wa na shinderu.
Omewa na Shinderu.
Omae wa shinderu.
Omewa Shinderu. I can't speak Japanese. But yeah, they're already making bullshit plans to bring in Fantastic Four, the X-Men, Nova, all that shit, and
they're letting Kevin Feige produce Star Wars films. Yes, because that's how we fix the problem. Make it more like Marvel.
Anyway.
You realize that they're planning way too much in advance, right?
No, you should plan in advance.
No, they're planning too much in advance, because if something like the whole Spider-Man Sony Disney thing happens and again with one of their other characters...
No, they wouldn't be able to happen anymore with any of their other characters, because they own all of them at this point, except Spider-Man.
Right. Shit, then Disney really is unstoppable.
No, they technically don't own Hulk.
So they're doing it... They still have a thing with Universal, then?
Yeah, Universal still technically has the rights there.
Give it time. Wait, it depends on which Hulk they have.
They have the movie rights to Hulk.
Oh, okay. Because at the moment, they're going with the whole Professor Hulk angle, which people are pissed off about, which I don't understand.
No, I completely understand why. There was absolutely no build-up to that.
Yeah.
It was used as a punchline.
Yeah, but they complain about that, and yet they don't blame Disney for it.
I blame Disney for it. That was exactly Disney's fault.
Yeah.
Honestly, if it's because that Disney's your child that you should be more
offended.
Yeah, you should be angrier because they're just playing. They're basically playing you at this point.
Warner Brothers. I actually do want to bring this up, though. I looked up a list of future movies in development for next year. They're making an animated Red Sun adaptation for Superman. Which I think is really interesting, because it's if Superman landed in Soviet Russia as opposed to Kansas. And so he basically grows up in Russia to be a dictator, which I found to be really, really interesting. And aside from that, it's still... I can't remember what else they have planned for the direct-to-DVD animated movies, but they all look really interesting. Except for one, but I can't remember which it is.
I'm just sick of superheroes.
Yeah. Yeah, and we're still probably going to get, like, at least once a year. One a year.
For what?
The MCU.
No, we're still going to get, like, at least 2 or 3 a year.
Yeah, because...
Until the end of time.
Or at least until they run out of ideas.
No, they'll keep going even after they run out of ideas. What do you think they're making all these live-action remakes?
They're going to ruin the film industry, aren't they?
They're going to ruin creativity in film.
Yeah, so when someone actually has an interesting idea and they try to make a film out of it, they're just going to crush them at the box office. Because people are sheep.
Yeah. Nothing else is allowed to exist. Only Disney.
Yeah. And the government ain't gonna step in. For all we know, Disney has them in their pocket.
No, they have. They're not allowed to dictate what Disney's entertainment schedule is like. They're not allowed to dictate whether they make live action remakes. That's all on Disney. The only way the government would be to step in is if they try to acquire more companies.
Yeah, I know. That's my thing.
They haven't started to try to acquire more.
Let's hope they don't.
Because at the moment, they're kind of taking some major hits from the Fox buyout.
Like how so?
Dark Phoenix bombed.
Oh, yeah. Wait, that was Disney's fault?
No, but it ended up affecting Disney.
Oh.
Of course, now Disney wants to shut down a bunch of Fox's different little production teams. Well, not because they're not brand loyal enough.
Disney really is the devil.
So don't expect another Alien film anytime soon.
Well, the last
to be
one
fair, that
wasn't
might be a good thing.
Yeah, the last Alien film wasn't that good.
Don't expect any more. Don't expect any more Terminator films after Dark Fate,
which is probably going to bomb too.
Probably a good thing.
I don't know. Oh, they're probably not going to get Avatar 2 either.
No, we're getting Avatar 2.
No.
That's what they're going to trade off with between Star Wars releases.
Avatar movies?
Yep.
Ugh.
In 2021, we're going to get Avatar 2. In 2022, we're going to get a Star Wars film. In 2023, we're going to get Avatar 3. In 2024, we're going to get another Star Wars movie.
Well, fingers crossed James Cameron isn't pushed to the brink of insanity.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Avatar is kind of James Cameron's passion project, which is why I'm looking forward more to that, because as far as I know, he still has complete creative control there. I don't even like Avatar that much.
Are we going to see it like 3 times so that we can make sure that they beat Endgame as number 1?
Yes.
What?
Go Team Avatar.
Oh, Avatar.
Yay, Team Avatar.
I didn't actually see the first one.
I have it somewhere. I'll let you borrow it.
It's really pretty.
It's very, very pretty.
I've seen pictures of it.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Do you want to know what I think about the movie's plot?
What?
The movie's really pretty.
It's the...
I saw the...
You ever see Fern Gully, the Lost Rainforest? Where a bunch of fairy people in the forest try to stop pollution.
And Robin Williams voices a bat.
Anyway, go ahead.
That's basically the plot of Avatar. Blue alien people are trying to stop humans from causing pollution and tearing down their forest. Only their forest is a planet.
There was this cosplayer YouTube channel.
And of course, it has like the dumbest name.
The three of them went to go see it, and they're like, synopsis of the movie, and then one of the people, she's like, I want to be a pretty, pretty warrior princess that jumps and shoots people in the face with arrows. And I thought that was funny. And then asked the other person, I just want to kill the humans, is what the other one said.
Wait, who owns Zombieland?
I don't know. Sony.
Sony?
Yeah.
Oh.
Columbia Pictures.
Well, at least they got that.
That's good.
At least they got that under their belt.
Assuming that it makes enough money.
It might. I at least hope it beats Maleficent.
No, it's not.
It's not going to.
We've already talked about this. Based off first day box office results, the top 2 films are Maleficent and Joker.
Well, at least Joker.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know.
Everybody at school has been talking about Joker.
Yeah.
Negatively or positively?
Yes.
A lot of people haven't seen it yet.
Are they the ones talking negatively?
No, they're not talking negatively. They're just talking about they haven't seen it.
Yeah, there are people who are saying that they want to see it but haven't. There are people who are saying they have seen it and want to see it again. And then there are some people who have said they have seen it, and that they have seen it.
Yeah. I haven't found anyone at school that didn't like it yet.
I'm sure there are some people who have their criticisms.
No, I'm not talking about the people who have criticisms. I'm talking about the people who are saying this movie's going to be the downfall of society.
No one said that yet. Which is...
Because the fact that anybody ever thought that is dumb.
Well, humanity are sheep.
Specifically the mass people.
Like,
on both sides of the political spectrum.
Like the Marvel fanboys?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Liberals, conservatives, both sheep.
DC fanboys?
Sheep. Star Wars fanboys are anti-sheep somehow.
So Tristan's sheep?
Yes, Tristan is sheep.
Okay.
We're technically sheep too in some ways.
We're not sheep.
I'm not a sheep. I don't love everything with fate plastered on it.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Even if you hate it, you still like it.
Apocrypha.
No, I don't. Apocrypha.
That's what I
the
just
extra
said.
anime.
Well, yeah.
It may seem hard to believe, but I don't love everything that's got BTS's name on it either.
No, I don't love
I don't
everything with
believe.
Godzilla on it.
I'm pretty sure I'm not a sheep.
You don't like Megaforce.
Operation Overdrive.
You're not sheep.
Operation Overdrive or Samurai.
I actually think Samurai's decent. It had good ideas.
Or the most recent one.
Fuck you, beast
Morphers.
And the thing is, they're gonna do another power change too. It's ridiculous. It's like season 2 of Beast
sheep.
Morphers. I'm not sheep when it comes to Power Rangers.
I'm not a sheep with Evangelion.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a 5-minute intermission.
That doesn't even exist anymore, and I understand why that intermission exists. Really, the problem with Death and Rebirth is that the whole first half of that film is a very terrible recap of the series.
I think we basically covered just about everything in this podcast.
Yep. We good to go?
I think.
Alright.
Unless we want to add anything else last minute. Oh, right. We're not going to have a Halloween review. We apologize, but we lost track of time through the
Just
year,
so
and we have not been able to meet up as often as we like.
Yeah.
So blame school, work, and time.
I want to do a podcast after I see the final movie, though.
It'll probably be brought up as a bit of detail in a future one.
Okay, sounds good.
But hopefully we'll do a Halloween one next year. We'll get whatever video content out whenever we can.
Fuck, we filmed like the first half or the review
I
portion
wanna
of
find it on
that
the stage.
Flashpoint review in January.
Yeah.
We haven't filmed the rest of it yet.
Yeah, we still haven't, and I don't know if we are gonna get it done this year. I'd like to get it done this year, but I've got other filming I've got to do this year because I have a movie I have to make in class.
Which I am a part of.
I might start doing video game reviews.
Yeah, I'll leave you to do that.
I plan to do a review on all the BTS movies thus far. I'm going to find a copy of Burn the Stage and watch it. Eventually.
I think I pretty much figured out how the bad movie overlords can work in terms of what they give us. Pretty sure Derek the Intern's going to start giving us video games.
Probably.
Hey Tyler, here's Final Fantasy VIII.
Hey Tyler, here's Final Fantasy 13.
I hate you, Derek. Here's Lightning Returns. I've got a sword now. Die, Derek.
You realize I can't die, right?
Well, I'm gonna keep hitting you with it.
Ow. 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 Okay, stop. Ow.
This
Look.
is my pain.
Stop. Look. Okay. Look. How about this? Here's Superman 64. Ow. Sam's probably gonna do music.
Yeah, probably.
Makes sense. And now we brainstorm about Miss Finster.
Here is We Are Bulletproof Part 1. Take this shit back!
Alright, we'll see you guys whenever. We're gonna start
Tyler.
going off screen.
Okay, Tyler. Here's this anime for you to review.
It's called
Wait,
Elfen
who would do
Lied.
Reggie can do anime.
Here's this anime for you to look at.
It's called
It's
Elfen
called
Lied.
Garzy's Wing.
Tyra, here's an anime for you to review. It's called... I don't know. I think it's called Elfen Lied or something.
Oh, no. The Godzilla animated movie.
All right, it's a Godzilla anime film.
Die!
Ow! Nice try. I can block this all day.
Anyway,
Ow.
I think we're gonna end this podcast here.
This is Reggie the Executive, signing off.
He's about to die.
You realize I can't die, you moron.
You still feel pain.
Ow.
Annyeong.
Ow. Say goodbye, Tyler.
Bye.